अस्सलाम वालेकुम स्टूडेंट्स, आज हम डिस्कस करने लगे हैं क्लास 9th का बायोलॉजी चैप्टर नंबर 1 डेट इज़ इंट्रोडक्शन टू बायोलॉजी. So we will discuss today about the introduction about the biology, what does the science acts and how the science acts in the ancient times, what is the definition in from which two words the word bio has been derived. So after discussing the basic concept, we will move towards the divisions and the branches of the science that are important nowadays and the major biological issues that are also be going to discuss in the today's video. So starting from the definition of the science, we have the paragraph ओवर हेयर और आप लोगों की आसानी के लिए मैंने यहाँ पे हेडिंग क्रिएट कर दिया जिससे आप लोगों को याद करने में और समझने में और याद रखने में चीज़ों को आसानी होगी. सो फर्स्ट पैराग्राफ इज द डेफिनेशन ऑफ द साइंस विच इज डिफाइंड एज द स्टडी इन विच ऑब्जर्वेशंस आर मेड, एक्सपेरिमेंट्स आर डन एंड लॉजिकल कंक्लूजन्स आर ड्रॉन टू अंडरस्टैंड द प्रिंसिपल्स ऑफ द नेचर. Then in the second paragraph they have explained the science about in ancient times how it was classified at that time. So I have make a heading over here that science in ancient times. So in ancient time the scientific information was not classified into the branches as it exists today. Now we have various branches in at me paleontology, parasitology, environmental, socio-parasitology, biotechnology, entomology, and etc. We have a vast branches nowadays, but in ancient time we don't have any branches. All the scientific information was only included under the one head, it is the science. That every information, whether it is physics, chemistry, bio, or any other aspect of the science, it was included only in one heading, that was the science. So with the passage of the time, as the time scientific information increased manifolds and enormous scientific knowledge was then classified into different branches such as biology, physics, chemistry, mathematics, etc. And here is the box that is also important for the MCQs as well about the Dr. Abdul Salam. That is scientific knowledge is the common heritage of the mankind. So after little background, now we have the introduction to biology, that is topic number 1.1. सेम एज अबव मैंने यहाँ पे भी आप लोगों के लिए हेडिंग्स क्रिएट की हैं ताकि एक पूरे पैराग्राफ को याद करने में थोड़ा सी मुश्किल आती है. अगर हेडिंग्स बनी हो और बाय पार्ट्स हम लोगों ने पैराग्राफ को ट्रांसफर किया हो तो हमारे लिए उसको याद रखना आसान हो जाता है. सो फर्स्ट वी हैव अ हेडिंग over here about definition, that is the definition of the biology, and biology is defined as the scientific study of the life, and word biology has been derived from the two Greek words, that is bios meaning life and logos meaning thought or reasoning. So next are here the advantages, and advantages are to understand and appreciate nature. To it is essential to study the structures, function, and related aspects of the living organisms. The study of living organisms also provide information and remedies to human problems regarding health, food, and environment. So we have a sub topic over here in the introduction to biology. First is the divisions of biology, and then we will discuss the branches of the biology. Divisions of biology बहुत important short भी आता है. अक्सर औकात मैंने देखा है पेपर में हमारे पास उन्होंने डिवीजन्स के ऊपर लॉन्ग भी पूछ लिया, ये उनकी मर्जी है. हम लोगों ने सिर्फ ये 3 मेन डिवीजन्स है जो हमने एक्सप्लेन कर देनी है. इन केस अगर आपको डिवीजन्स का वो लॉन्ग क्वेश्चन पूछ लेता है, फॉर एग्जांपल दे आस्क्ड अबाउट द डिवीजन्स ऑफ द बायोलॉजी इन डिवीजन, तो बहुत सारे बच्चे परेशान हो जाते हैं कि हम लोग सिर्फ 3 पॉइंट्स, इन तीनों पॉइंट्स को हम लॉन्ग में कैसे ट्रांसफर कर सकते हैं. तो आप क्या कर सकते हैं, आप यहाँ से स्टार्ट करें, आप बैकग्राउंड दें, डेफिनेशन ऑफ साइंस उसका बैकग्राउंड, और उसके बाद बायो का इंट्रोडक्शन दें, उसके बाद आप उस डिवीजन्स को एक्सप्लेन करें. तो यानी कि 3 सेंटेंसेज में आंसर लिखने की बजाय आपका एटलीस्ट 2 पेजेस पे आंसर हो जाता है. सो फर्स्ट डिवीजन इज जूलॉजी. जूलॉजी division of biology deals with the study of animals. Then botany, it deals with the study of the plants, and microbiology deals with the study of microorganisms such as bacteria, fungi, etc. And to further aspects the study of the, we have to study the aspects of the life. Then we divide into the branches, we divide the biology into the further branches. And the first branch we will study over here I have made a heading to separate divisions and branches. So first branch over here is morphology. Morphology, this branch deals with the study of the form and structures of the living organisms. Then over here side पे ही हमारे पास एक बॉक्स आ रहा है, डेट इज़ मॉलिकुलर बायोलॉजी, और ये एक इंपॉर्टेंट शॉर्ट है, ये बायोकेमिस्ट्री के नाम से एक्सप्लेन बायोकेमिस्ट्री या एक्सप्लेन बायो मॉलिकुलर बायोलॉजी अक्सर वो पूछ लेते हैं शॉर्ट में, तो ये भी आप मार्क कर सकते हैं. सो इट डील्स विद द स्टडी ऑफ मॉलिक्यूल्स ऑफ लाइफ, डेट इज प्रोटीन्स, कार्बोहाइड्रेट्स, लिपिड्स एंड न्यूक्लिक एसिड्स एक्सेट्रा. So next branch is anatomy. It deals with the internal structures of the body, is called anatomy. Then histology, microscopic study of the tissues is known as histology. Then we have a cell biology. The study of the structures and functions of the cells and the cell organelles is called the cell biology, and this branch also deals with the study of the cell division. The next is psychology. This branch deals with the study and the functions of the different parts of the living organisms. Okay, next branch over here is genetics. This study it deals with the, as from हम name से हमें समझ आ रही, genes. Genetics means genes. So study of the genes and their role in inheritance is the genetics, and inheritance is further defined as the transmission of the characters from one generation to another. और inheritance भी एक बहुत important short पूछा जाता है. Then next branch is embryology. It is the study of the development of an embryo to the new individual. Taxonomy. Taxonomy is the study of the naming and classification of organisms into the groups and subgroups. Then we have paleontology. It is the study of fossils, which are the remains of extinct organisms. Then next branch over here is environmental biology. It is also an important short question. It deals with the study of the interactions between the organisms and their environment. Then social biology. This branch deals with the study of the social behavior of the animals that makes the society. Okay, then we have a box और इसमें भी कोई इंपॉर्टेंट इन्फॉर्मेशन लिखी हुई है, ये भी आप एज अ ब्रांच ऑफ बायोलॉजी में इंक्लूड कर सकते हैं. डेट इज़ पैरासिटोलॉजी. पैरासिटोलॉजी के साथ ही डेट आर पैरासाइट्स, और पैरासाइट्स एक बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट शॉर्ट क्वेश्चन आता है. सो पैरासाइट्स आर द ऑर्गेनिजम्स दैट टेक द फूड एंड शेल्टर फ्रॉम द लिविंग ऑर्गेनिजम्स, लिविंग होस्ट, एंड इन टर्न हार्म देम. सो और अगर हमें यहाँ पे इसकी एग्जांपल लिखना चाहें तो लाइसिस एंड मॉस्किटोज आर द एग्जांपल्स ऑफ द पैरासाइट. यहाँ मेंशन नहीं है, आप लोग यहाँ मेंशन कर सकते हैं हेडिंग के साथ, या अपनी रिमेम्बरेंस के लिए आप साइड पे लिख सकते हैं लाइसिस एंड द मॉस्किटोज आर द एग्जांपल्स ऑफ द पैरासाइट. देन वी हैव parasitology branch deals with the study of parasites. Biotechnology deals with the practical application of living organisms to make the substances for the welfare of the mankind. The next branch over here is immunology, study of immune system of animals which defend the body against the invading microbes. Then we have entomology. It is the study of the insects. Last over here is pharmacology. Pharmacology is the study of the drugs and their effects on the system of the human body. Okay, then we have one more box over here that is explaining the major issues or the recent biological issues of the recent times. That is human population growth, infectious diseases, addictive drugs, pollution are the major biological issues that exist in the recent world, in today's world. So these were the branches and the divisions of the biology till here, and starting from the background of the science and defining the biology and the divisions and the branches we overlook here. Then we have a subtopic of the introduction to biology, that is relationship of biology with other sciences, that how biology is related with other branches, that is physics, chemistry, maths, geography, economics. So in branches से वो कैसे link करता. So first they have given an introduction. यहाँ पे भी हम हेडिंग क्रिएट कर सकते हैं. आई हैव हाईलाइटेड फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल फ्रॉम हियर ईच ब्रांच ऑफ साइंस, थर्ड line from the first paragraph we will make a heading over here that is interdisciplinary sciences, and in the starting we will make a heading of introduction. So in introduction we will simply write that interrelationship among the different parts of the science cannot be denied, and biology includes the information of various aspects of the living things, but this information relate to other branches of the science as well. Then we will explain the interdisciplinary sciences, that are each branch of the science has a relationship with all other branches. For example, when studying the process of the movement in the animals, biologists have to refer to the laws of the motion in the physics, and this is the basis of the interdisciplinary sciences. And the figure 1.1 shows clearly the relationship, and this figure 1.1, let me show you. This is the figure 1.1, and it clearly explains the relationship between the other branches of the science: chemistry, geography, physics, maths, and economics. Okay, then we have a first biophysics. From the name it suggests we are dealing with the principle of the physics over here in the biology. So it is defined as the study of the principles of the physics which are applicable to biological phenomena. First we will biophysics हम as a main heading दे सकते हैं, then हम लोगों ने इसकी define कर दिया, and then we will give a heading over here example, and then we write. Instead of writing everything in the paragraph, it's better to make a headings in the 9th class, especially to attempt a paper, a long question or a short question. So हम लोगों ने यहाँ पे हेडिंग बना दी फॉर एग्जाम्पल की आप हेडिंग देंगे. देन वी राइट दैट सिमिलरिटी बिटवीन द वर्किंग प्रिंसिपल्स ऑफ लेवर इन द फिजिक्स एंड द लिम्स ऑफ एनिमल्स इन द बायोलॉजी. देन नेक्स्ट इज बायोकेमिस्ट्री. and it is defined as the study of the chemistry of the different compounds of the and processing occurring in the living organisms. For example, study of the basic metabolism of photosynthesis and respiration involves the knowledge of the chemistry. Okay. Then we have biomathematics. The next relationship we are going to explain bio and mathematics. It deals with the study of the biological processes using the mathematical techniques and the tools. For example, to analyze the data gathered after experimental work, biologists have to apply the rules of mathematics. Okay. यहाँ पे मैंने एग्जांपल्स की को हाईलाइट किया हुआ है ये शो करने के लिए कि आप यहाँ पे एग्जांपल्स की जो है एक सेपरेट हेडिंग देके आप फिर इनको कोट आउट करेंगे. डायरेक्ट पैराग्राफ फॉर्म में आप अवॉइड करें लिखना. Then we have a biogeography. It deals with the study of the occurrence and the distribution of the different species of the living organisms in the different geographical regions of the world, and it applies the knowledge of the characteristics of the particular geographical region to determine the characteristics of the living organisms found there. Then the last relationship we have bioeconomics. It simply deals with the it deals with the study of the organism from the economical point of view. For example, when we have to calculate the profit value or the cost value, anything of the wheat or anything, so we have to use the rules of the bioeconomics maths to can benefits and the losses can be determined by using the economics tool. So this was the today's lecture about the relationship of biology with other sciences, and this is the figure related to it. So in the next video, inshallah, we will discuss the careers of the biology, then its relationship with the Quran, Muslim scientists, and the very important topic levels of the organization, and so on. The topic included in the chapter 1 we all discussed one by one. So guys, I hope you like this video, and I would request you all to kindly please subscribe my channel and share the video with your friends, एंड प्लीज़ लाइक द वीडियो. इंशाल्लाह नेक्स्ट वीडियो में हम लोग बाकी टॉपिक्स को कवर करेंगे, और मुझे उम्मीद है कि आज जो हमने पढ़ा और जो एडिशनल हेडिंग्स क्रिएट की वो आप लोगों को समझ आई होंगी. थैंक यू.